Hey guys, it's Drac and I have an exciting commission to start on right now. You will see that this is a brand new Inbox Strife, which is super duper cool, and this was a brand new Inbox Firefly Rev 8 from my storage closet, which flooded a little while ago, and unfortunately for this Firefly, it was on the bottom, but the Firefly itself is still in excellent shape thanks to the box, so it will be a perfect candidate to dice up and transplant onto this Strife for this really sweet commission build. Still have to find a barrel for it, but without any more talking about it, I'm going to debox these, start breaking them down, show you the cuts for the integration. These pieces over here just show that I'm working on the foregrip at the same time. They're not particularly relevant right now, but I did want to show that I've cut the shells to fit, and then I took small dots of hot glue and I've attached it so that the blaster now has roughly its shape. And now the real trick is taking something that looks this rough and making it into something really nice with a combination of gap filling, which I'll probably do with CPVC, and then putty as well as liquid epoxy. The hot glue is great for prototyping builds like this, but it's not great for holding everything together, so I typically remove it and replace it with liquid epoxy after I've gotten everything fully set and I am positive that I know where I want it. In this case, for the integration, you'll see that it looks a little bit off, and that's intentional. Since the Strife isn't exactly symmetrical, I wanted to offset it just a little bit so that all in all the blaster will balance, because balance is a little bit more important to me than looks for projects like this. I feel like this is designed to be a super functional blaster, so I'm going to make it look really nice, but in terms of the exact alignment, I feel like it's important to offset that battery tray. Integration is complete and the first level of wet sanding is done up to about 220 grit, so I'm going to do it one more time, but I wanted to show the shells in their complete form drying on my kind of drying rack part of the hammock, and then I'm going to go ahead and give these a full flat black base coat before I do anything else to them. So at this point the motors have been upgraded, the circuit has been completely rewired with heavier gauge wire, all of the mechanical and electronic locks have been removed, the little rail attachments are on opposite sides of the shell, which you can see here. The only thing that's still being painted is I'm putting a coat of purple on both of the battery doors, the battery door that covers the Firefly and the Strifes on the other side, but everything is working well and very nice, so all I really need to do is start working on some of the attachments and then put this back together, and I'll show you more or less what it looks like when it's done after I show you how the accessories are coming along. It's little touches like this that take my work and elevate it that next level, and I think that it's part of what makes some of my stuff really special. So I painted this barrel, even though you won't barely see it, purple, because it means that there will be kind of a purple hue coming out of these holes as opposed to an orange, which I think is really cool and something that will be noticed without being noticed, and I think that should be just a really nice touch on this piece. So I'm going to put this together and attach it to the main body. Alright guys, so this is the finished Strifefly commission, or whatever you want to call it. I've seen it called a lot of different things. This is not a unique integration by any means, but I thought it was a lot of fun. The stock for the Firefly is one of the nicest stocks, and it even has built-in dart storage as well as an extra battery compartment and switch should you ever decide to use those. Now this one's going out as a commission, so I chose not to do anything with these compartments because the commissioner did not ask for that. But the Strife itself has been fully rewired, fully lock removed, re-greased, and remotored, so it is very nice. Combined with that voltage upgrade, you can hear that it's got quite a bit of get up and go. It's very nice. I'm going to throw a 12 clip in real quick for the purpose of firing it later, but you can see that the blaster has been done up with 2 stages of purple and then silver detailing, so it has purple enamel paint in some places, whereas that is here, down in these vents, all along these triangles, on the grip, on the retaliator barrel attachment over here, and then inside it's very cool. It's almost a light metallic purple, and it's very clean and very nice, but it's very subtle, and I'm hoping that my camera picks up on it, but this panel here, this stripe, and then going up the blaster have been done up in enamel, and then there's purple on some of the pieces, which was spray painted on and is not enamel paint. Then the silver is of course enamel. On the other side I have written Death's Minion. That was a specific request from the commissioner. I have not signed the blaster yet, which is a mistake. I should definitely come in and sign it here before I put it out in the mail to ship to the commissioner, whose name I believe is Xavier. But this is the finished blaster. It's very comfortable. The foregrip is an interesting addition. I would use this without the foregrip because I like my blasters a little bit more compact, but with the foregrip it takes on a full rifle size and is very, very comfortable, very fun to use. It's not quite as large as a Longshot Commission, but it's pretty close actually with the full edition of the Firefly and the Strife with the Retaliator barrel. It's very close to that length. Firing it is very smooth. All of those mods lend itself very well to the performance. It fires a little bit better without the barrel, as the barrel is adding a small amount of drag. So those are flying just a little bit further. How the commissioner chooses to rock this is completely up to them, but I have completed it and I think that it's pretty nice. For those of you that may be new to the channel, I upload regularly every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 5 o'clock Eastern, with the occasional update as just kind of a fun bonus from time to time. And for all of you who have been subscribed for a while now, thanks for watching. This one was a lot of fun to make and I hope you enjoyed watching it come together. I know I liked putting it together. So I will see you guys Friday.